What is going on, guys? It is another day in the shop working on the Cayman Widebody Pandem V2. And what I'm gonna be working on today is actually going through and starting to mark and drill into the body so I can bolt on the wide body. So I don't have any of those glico clips or whatever they're called. They're kind of used to help bolt on the wide body as you're getting everything situated and whatnot. But today what I'm actually just gonna do is mark the holes with like a paint pen and then pilot all the holes, and then I'm just gonna use these little self-tapper screws to help hold on the wide body. And then once everything is on later, I can go ahead and pilot out the holes to fit these well nut inserts. These are a lot bigger, so using the screws for now will be totally fine because I'll be drilling out a bigger size later. Hopefully that all makes sense to you. So that's what I'm gonna be working on today. I'm gonna start on the left side, see how far I can get with that. But so far, I've got this mostly lined up to the point where I can start marking and drilling. We'll see how smoothly this goes. Hopefully it goes okay, but I'm sure we'll be fine. So anyways, enough talking. Let's go ahead and get to work. All right, so we got one side completely bolted on. Look how crazy this looks. It looks so good. Everything turned out really nice. Everything lined up really good too. But that kind of idea that I had with piloting out the holes and then putting in those little self-tapping screws worked really well. So now I know that all the holes line up and everything's gonna work really well. The only issue that I had lining up was this back quarter with the side skirt. It was really tricky. So there's a small gap right here. It isn't too bad though. There's two little holes that run underneath like the paneling so you can bolt together the pieces. So that will help the gap a bit. And then also when I go to re-drill this out for the bigger well nut, I'll probably see if I can kind of push it forward just a little bit to also help close in that gap. So I think that'll turn out okay. But everything else looks really good. I will admit though, it was really difficult lining everything up, but as you can tell, you know, everything looks like it lines up the way that it should. So far so good. The fitment's looking good. The fronts will probably have some tuck, which is fine when it's all said and done. Kind of matches the back too. So they're gonna both have just a little bit of tuck. The backs might be a little bit wider from that wider tire, but once I figure out the fitment in the front, I can probably go to a bigger tire later if I really wanted to. So yeah, now that that side's completely done, I just need to focus on the other side and get that one all done. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that side done, and then I'll catch you guys in a little bit once it's all finished up and ready for paint. So I actually already scheduled a paint day for the whole body kit. So like I said before, I'm gonna take off all the wrap and then I'm gonna get everything paint matched to the original color, which is actually the color of the mirror right here. It's like a charcoal gray with a little bit of navy blue in it. And then at that point, I'll be able to start wiring the headlights, like the little LED spars and stuff that go in here. These are what go right here. So those go in there, and then there's little LEDs that go in there. So those look really cool. And then in the back, I'm gonna have to make my own kind of LED light to put under here because it didn't come with anything for the license plate light. So what I'm actually gonna do is drill a small hole and then get an LED strip and just stick that on and then splice it into the original harness. But you guys will see what I mean once I get to that point. And then also I might even put in a front splitter to help fill in this gap under there because there's a lot of open space. So it's all just little details and things like that. But I also have to cut out the panels. So I need to cut out underneath the fenders on that side and on the back. And then I'll probably do some welding in the back to connect the panels once I cut them all. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get the other side done, and then I'll catch you guys after that. So I'll see you soon. All right guys, so before I was able to finish up that right side on the Cayman, I actually went on a little trip to Hawaii. It was super, super cool, and I wanna show you guys what I saw, so check it out. Currently hiking the Nepali Trail in Hawaii, Kauai. Look at this. What up? What's up, bro? That is insane. Easily one of the prettiest hikes we've ever done. So it was super, super cool. It was a much needed trip, but I am back in the shop working on the Cayman. I actually got the whole right side bolted on last night. I spent a little bit of time in here getting it all together, but it turned out really, really good. I got everything dialed in, pretty much just like the left side, so everything's lined up all the same. This area was kind of hard to line up again, so I'll have to spend a little more time on that once I get it back from paint, but I think everything should work out really well. But check it out, it looks so good. I still need to get the bumper lined up a little bit so that hood can close. That's pretty much it though. Everything's all on. The back end looks so good. It's honestly my favorite part of the car. It is so wide. So today's actually paint day. So I'm gonna go ahead and take everything off now and get it all loaded up and take it over to my paint guy in Salt Lake City. He did some work on my Subaru, so I'm trusting him to do the paint matching on the body kit. So I think he'll do a good job. But yeah, so let's go ahead and take everything off now, and then we'll get it loaded up and ship it on out. Alright guys, so I got everything loaded up. So it is time to send everything to paint. So that's pretty much it for this video. There's still a lot I need to do on the car, so I will continue to work on the car as everything's getting painted. And then hopefully by the time I get the parts back from paint, I'll have most of the cutting done on the car, and that way we can get things rolling pretty quick. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I can't wait to get this thing back on the road and all finished up with the wide body. It's gonna be crazy. So yeah, stay tuned for the next video. I'll probably start cutting out the body on the next one, so stay tuned for that, and we will catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.